Hey guys, it's 21 Maxwell here and welcome to another episode of 5. And this week we're going to be looking at 5 teams that could potentially be a massive challenge in Football Manager 2016. Basically going these teams in FM16 pretty much is possibly going to be mission impossible. First up, we're going to start with Bournemouth. Now, don't get me wrong, fantastic achievement, they've gotten themselves into the Premier League, but you're going into this Premier League season potentially with a very small squad, not the most expensive squad, not the most quality, and if the database puts in present day injuries, you're going into this season without Tyrone Mings, Callum Wilson and Max Gradle all out to long term injuries. So, will FM give you the money to replace them, or is it going to be a real uphill challenge as the AFC Bournemouth? Can you survive? Could be a big challenge in FM16. Next up, that could be a potential big challenge in FM16 is Gazélec Football Club Ajaccio, the smaller club in Ajaccio, who are in the top tier of French football for the first time in their history. They don't have really any recognisable names. They're a very small club. In fact, they've actually managed to have 2 consecutive promotions from the third tier in French football. And to make it even more remarkable, this small little club has had 4 promotions in 5 seasons, so it's going to be a massive challenge. The question is, can you keep them up? And will you be able to keep it from being a cricket score against Zlatan and co? But this could definitely be one of the biggest challenges in FM16. Now over to Germany, and a potential big challenge in Germany is Darmstadt. Now this is a very interesting club. So far in the Bundesliga, they are sitting in 10th place, so just outside the top half of the table, and had a fantastic draw at Dortmund last week. But the star of the show definitely being Marcel Heller with a simply sublime volley and one of the greatest counter-attacks there's been in a few seasons. Definitely check out that goal if you can. But what a story this club has had. They were in the Bundesliga twice in the 1978-79 season and the 81-82 season before financial mismanagement saw them in the 4th tier by 1997. They then entered insolvency and were still in the 4th tier until 2010-11 when they won that. They were actually relegated back to the 4th tier in 2012-13, but they survived due to their rivals in the 3rd Liga, Kickers Offenbach, not gaining a licence. After this, in season 13-14 they finished 3rd, winning the playoff to get promotion to Bundesliga 2, defeating Arminia Bielefeld, and then last season, for back-to-back promotions, they finished 2nd, so an absolute unbelievable rise. What a challenge I think they could be if you could keep them up. Definitely another version of Paderborn for last year, except this could be a little bit harder. So if you want to have a challenge in the Bundesliga, I would recommend Darmstadt. Now there seems to be a reoccurring theme that most of these clubs have pretty much come up for their first season in the top tier, and it is no different with Carpi. Formed in 1909, they eventually again reformed in 2000 and didn't make their Serie B debut until the 2013 season, which is absolutely just unbelievable. And then the fact they managed to gain promotion again to Serie A, and this is going to be the first time ever in the top flight. A really small club. It's going to be an absolutely massive challenge, but with some familiar faces to help you on loan, and Luca Maroni, Wallace from Chelsea, and the former wonderkid of Parma, now of Juventus, Alberto Seri. It'll be interesting to see how you do with 3 relegation spots in Serie A. Can you finish 17th? Or will you struggle and be relegated with Carpi? But never fear. Not just managing Carpi, but also Frosinone, or Frosinone, or however you pronounce it, are also a small club up to the top tier of Italian football. So meaning if you're Carpi or Frosinone, you're just hoping to finish above the other small club and 2 other clubs to survive. The story is a little bit different. They were reformed in 1990 for back-to-back promotions from the 3rd tier, who saw them for the first time in their history be a Serie A club. So another small club. Again, it's going to be down to who you can bring in and if you can just string some results together. But this is 2 absolutely massive challenges in Serie A. Can you survive against the likes of Inter, Juve, Milan, Roma, Napoli, Lazio? It's going to be a massive challenge. But it'll be interesting to see what players you can bring in and if they can gel next to ex-Arsenal youngster Arturo Lipoli. But those are the 5 teams I've found that could be massive challenges in FM16. Potentially could be mission impossible, every one of them. Do you agree with these selections? Are there any of these challenges that you think you're going to take on in FM16? Let me know in the comments section below. And is there any other teams I've missed out that you feel could be an absolutely massive challenge in FM16? And no, I'm not talking about Chelsea. But yeah guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button. All your feedback's appreciated, all the comments are appreciated. Let's get some discussion on the go. And this was another episode of 5, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.